Here are the tests on my 2008 Toto Lloyd toilet. I know I just did tests on one of these, but this one has the original flapper, which is quite a bit different than the one I used on the other tests. It has no minerals in the trapway extension. The other one had some, and I will not be holding the handle down for any of these tests. It says to set the water level to 1/2 of an inch below the overflow top. I think they did that when they assembled the toilet, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's give it a flush and then see how it does on tests. The flush is still very strong, but as you can see, it does leave quite a bit more water in the tank than it did on the other flapper. And with this flapper, I actually have to lift the edge of it to let the water in the bowl, because otherwise it'll just sink down into the flush valve. As you can see, it's doing it right now. Then I have to stick my hand in there and reposition it. So let's do a washcloth. I'm pretty sure it'll pass. If it doesn't, that'll be really sad. The tank should be just about full. Let's see if it passes. As expected, it did perfectly. So let's add some water to the bowl. This seems to be doing the trick. And then try a grocery bag. I'm pretty sure this will pass as well. Once again, I'll be really disappointed if it doesn't, because I know some people said these didn't cost $1,000, but they were ridiculously expensive still, so I would be disappointed if it did not pass a bag. Let's see if it passes. It looks like it choked on a little bit, but it definitely passed. So now let's add some water to the bowl. And then I'll try them both together since it passed them separately. This bag appears to have gotten tangled on its way through last time. I think this is going to clog. I'm just going to empty the rest of the water from the tank and see if it can take it. I think it actually passed on the other flapper because the other flapper let a little bit more water out. But this is how it would have been originally, so this is a more accurate result. And this seems to be really jammed in there, so I'm not going to try to force it through. So that was definitely a failure. Let's try a dish towel. I think my standard Devoro could probably ace all these tests, but then again, it's about 80 years older. Actually more like maybe 78 years older, I don't know. And also it's on a high tank and using about 2 or 3 times as much water. So let's see if it takes a dish towel. Perfect pass. And there goes the truck. So let's add some water to the bowl and then try a dirt test. And because I have to have the extra brick to hold up the trapway extension, I don't know that I'll actually be able to catch the dirt when it comes out. Maybe that bin will be small enough to fit in between here, or maybe I'll just have to clean it up. So let's put this away and I'll see if the bin fits. Wow, it's perfect. So let's spread this dirt around. I think it's definitely not going to do as well as it did on the other flapper, but it's probably going to get it from around the edges, if any of it actually will stick around the edges. It appears that it's pretty dirt resistant, so let's see if it passes. That's kind of sad, honestly. The other one did a lot better than this, but if you look, it really did not discharge much water at all. That's a really, really low water line. I mean, this is on original parts, so this would be how it would function on normal use, but I'm just going to give it another flush and see if it can take the rest. And it didn't even siphon. So that's a little bit more pathetic than I thought it would be. Yeah, I was expecting better, to be honest. Hey, at least it's a good performer, and on a different flapper it would be great. So that's about it for these tests. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.